We're going on tour. Anyone that wants to pay for my book to help us go on tour, that would be fantastic.
Yes, sir.
$10 is the book. I got a special price for haters. It's $9.98. 50 fucking 2 cents. Since this is a hip-hop joint, I'll pull out my hip-hop piece. How's that?
Sounds what's up right there. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I ain't heard it yet, though, see? Might suck. Okay. All right, listen. What you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. It's just me, my groove, and my friends. We gonna try to move your feet. I love rap music, as long as it's hip-hop. Now, what does that mean? In the beginning, we were rapping to the beat. Now, rap is a 4-letter word constantly taking on heat. They say all rap is bad. They say it's lost its way. It just ain't the same as it was back in the day. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. See, that is the key. Rap is the music that speaks to the young. So to get to the youth, sometimes you need to speak in their tongue. So instead of throwing up your hands and saying all rap is bad, let's rap to the youth and teach them not to be so damn mad. Lesson number 1. Rap stands for rhythm and poetry. Yeah. It means the words that you speak are as important as the beat. Yeah. And watering my mind is just as good as moving my feet. And if your lyrics are disposable, your rap style is incomplete. Woo. Yeah. Lesson number 2. It's okay to be humble. Rap has long been known for fresh gear and fresh gold chains. But now every rapper drives around in a Bentley or flies in private planes. That shit is insane, and the whole game needs to change. Right? Lesson number 3. The powers that be don't give a crap about rap. For all those that didn't hear it, I'm gonna say it again. The powers that be don't give a crap about rap. I remember when Public Enemy used to use their airplay to fight the power. Right? But now, and some rappers still do, like Talib Kweli still do. He says, I speak in schools a lot because they say I'm intelligent. No, it's because I'm dope. If I was whack, it'd be irrelevant. Woo! Talib Kweli does speak in schools, but he gets no airplay. Radio would rather have clowns and fools talking about shit that devalues our community. No more life lessons about uplifting ourselves through unity. We need garbage radio immunity. Yeah. We need positive images to get more radio opportunities. And not just the rappers, but also in ownership. It's time to take control of our music and make them loosen their tight grip. And then maybe, just maybe, we can get back to intelligent tracks. And I can stand here before you next year and say, I love music, but only if it's rap. Yeah. All right, I was gonna have problems with that one because I ain't read that one in a long time. But it came out okay, so good. All right, let's move on. Okay, this is my favorite piece.
Well, what's it called?
This one is called Innovation.
All right.
All right. I am innovation brought to life. Not because I'm a poet. Not because I use words to tell stories millions of others have done that before me, but because I use my words to change the lives of others. I tell stories to change the world around me for the better. A school kid has never heard a story told the way I tell it because I infuse life into black words written on white paper. I use voice inflections and hand gestures to convey emotions not easily understood in a 2-dimensional paperback. The spoken word can make a grown man cry or inspire a child to learn to rise and gain respect for the written word and succeed in orating messages once thought too difficult to talk about. Painful thoughts about hate, violence, and sexual misconduct because poetry is therapeutic. Stories can heal all that ails you and more. I write poems that illuminate the devastation of the AIDS epidemic. I deliver messages of hope because mine always seem to get lost in the mail. I use comedic metaphors because to laugh is to smile loudly, and I tell my story with the hopes you will be inspired to tell yours. if a picture's worth 1,000 words? What is it worth if I help paint a picture with my words? Grab your paintbrush and set up your mental easel, because I have an encyclopedia of thoughts ready for your museum.
Right.
Imagine a world where men feel an obligation to their children, even if the baby's mama is crazy. Where education can compete with recreation, because it just makes sense to pay teachers more dollars. In my world, racial harmony and diversity are less cliche and more honest, more reality and less show. If water falling from the sky can tie colors into rainbows, maybe we should do a rain dance for all the hues of humanity to get together my people with your people and their people, because unity is love. In my world, even one child living in poverty is unacceptable to every person with more than $1 billion. Did you know there is 1,011 billionaires in the world today?
What?
Each one of them just pledged $1 million per year. We could end poverty today.
That's right. Tell it.
And let's face it, dying with the most money does not make you the winner.
What?
Nor does it make you less of a sinner. What would Jesus do? In my world, everybody feels an obligation to themselves and a responsibility to the world around them. If innovation is the ability to think outside the box, well then call me Jack, because I jump out as much as possible with illusions of grandeur and visions of greatness, mental food for the famished and hope for the hopeless. Because my poetry is how I intend to change the world.
Woo!